Bangor police are investigating after a shooting near a nightclub in downtown Bangor that sent one man to the hospital. Happened Wednesday night around 9:30 on Harlow Street. Officials arrived to find a man had been shot in the area of Diamonds. He was taken to a local hospital where he's being treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Bangor police believe an argument took place between the individuals that escalated into gunshots. No arrests have been made. We'll have more information for you when it becomes available.